Yesterday was a big day for Apple, where Apple has announced Apple iPad, but and Steve Jobs has given that it is a something breakthrough which will replace netbooks. Sorry. Now, what are the blender thing that had happened is it is one more iPod Touch, which will have a 3G chip if you want it extra. But the other blender thing is I don't think it is going to be a breakthrough device. There's so many things that is missing in this. One is uh, HDMI. It's just for example, the gameplay is just 2x screen of what iPod does, and every other iPhone game maker has just increased the screen size of the game. The missing things are multitasking first. Netbooks is amazing multitasking. You can't now Apple iPad will never replace that. We were expecting for bigger multitasking and to be released by Apple along with iPhone 4 OS, which will also be integrated in iPad, but it was not happening. This may be for the June release because with the iPhone is the biggest device for the Apple, so they will release with iPhone 4 OS and iPhone, which everyone is expecting. So this will also be released for the iPad as well, because now iPad is running iPhone OS 3.2, so that may be one of the feature. Drag and drop file management. There is no file management since iPad is a 10 screen device. You have to read through PDF, you have to read through your documents, and iPad doesn't provide you with the stuff where you can manage your files. That's one of the biggest mistake. No USB port, no SD slot, so it is like even iPhone is 32 GB. So what is the difference between iPad and iPhone? There is no flash support. So now maximum sites which is running full screen has flash. Now since Apple doesn't provide this flash support, is going to be one of the major drawbacks for Apple. The next thing is HDMI output. The output is not HDMI. The playback of video is not 1080, it's only 480, 480 and 720 pixel, and no GPS. Very important thing in the iPad, and it doesn't have a camera. People who are using iPad, for example, Steve has just given that everybody from the kitchen can use, from anywhere can use the iPad. Given that the case that everyone will try to do a Skype chat, video chat, just take a photo, no camera here. So many things which is missing in the iPad. Even a normal netbook has a camera which is in the front, the small 2 megapixel camera, which everybody does a video chat along with that. So netbook can do much better stuff that Apple can't do, that is iPad can't do. And the SDK is again the same iPhone SDK, so pretty hard stuff with the App Store. You have to be with the App Store to get the details. And other thing which Apple has not done is the better thing that Apple has done is now they have manufactured their own A4 chip, which is a lot better, which will help them reduce the cost of the device. So next time the iPhone launches, it will be running A4 chip along with the iPhone OS 4, 1 gigahertz. So this is my speculation according to what it will be released. So when all this things are released, most probably in the next June, hope, because this iTab has been speculated to the core. Now there's nothing that we can look at. It's just again one more iPod Touch, which I don't want to comment more on. So don't expect more. Don't keep your high expectation. Only thing is keep your finger crossed. You'll get better device if you have to get it. Now the thing that I'm interested is now what Microsoft will release. Though since Natal in place and the new UI experience in place for Microsoft, they will try to beat Apple along with Natal in the some kind of tablet device which will have a gesture movement. So that will be the future. So we will look at who will be the top manufacturer, who will fight and give us the best thing. For more information, please reach apphones.com, subscribe to our podcast, and you will get more information in the future. Thank you.